A campaign urging Chancellor Rachel Reeves to raise the personal tax-free allowance has sparked widespread support following a parliamentary debate. In the wake of growing public frustration, a petition on the UK Parliament's website gained significant traction, amassing 281,792 signatures before closing last week, making it the second most signed petition on the site after another calling for a general election, which attracted over 3 million signatures. Currently, income tax is applied to earnings over £12,570, a threshold frozen since 2021. This freeze has resulted in millions of low-paid workers being dragged into the tax net, fueling what many describe as a stealth tax or fiscal drag. The petition called on Reeves to raise the personal allowance to £20,000, arguing that it is unfair to target low earners in this way. It stated, "We urge the Treasury to increase the personal income tax allowance from £12,570 to £20,000. This would help low earners become less reliant on benefits and allow pensioners a decent income without being taxed on their state pensions." Supporters claimed that this move would inject more disposable income into the economy, supporting growth while lifting pressure on vulnerable households. Campaigners said the huge number of signatures demonstrated strong public sentiment, with many citing the cost of living crisis as a driving force. During the debate in Westminster Hall, Liberal Democrat MP Daisy Cooper said, "The number of signatures shows how strongly people feel. This petition is not just a message, it's a cry for help. Across the country, families are struggling." James Murray, Treasury Minister, acknowledged the public's concerns but stressed that raising the allowance to £20,000 would cost over £50 billion, more than the £45 billion in unfunded tax cuts proposed in Liz Truss's disastrous mini-budget. "We were elected to put more money in people's pockets, but in a fiscally responsible way," he said. Scrapping £50 billion from public services would be akin to cancelling almost the entire defence budget or slashing NHS funding by a quarter. That's not a path we are willing to go down. The previous government chose to freeze the personal allowance until 2028. In our autumn statement, we chose not to extend that freeze. Murray added that the UK already has one of the most generous personal tax allowances in the OECD and the most generous among G7 countries. He reiterated the government's aim to keep taxes low for workers and pensioners, but not at the expense of economic stability. The petition joins a growing list of popular tax-related petitions, including one opposing inheritance tax changes on working farms, 154,000 signatures, another resisting VAT on school fees, 115,000, one proposing a personal allowance of £45,000, 47,000, and another calling for social care workers to be exempt from the employer NIC hike, 40,000. 8 MPs participated in the debate, with 5 delivering speeches. Labour MP Louis Atkinson from the Petitions Committee opened the discussion by highlighting the drop in average disposable incomes between 2019-20 and 2023-24. He criticised the long-term freeze on the allowance and the growing tax burden on ordinary people. Conservative MPs, Sir Ashley Fox and Wendy Morton, also voiced concerns, particularly regarding pensioners. "Many retirees feel deeply unfairly treated by current policies," Morton said. Liberal Democrat MP Tom Morrison added that increasing the allowance could ease the financial strain on struggling households. He criticised the Conservatives for pushing more families and pensioners into hardship through stealth tax measures. Citing the organisation Resolution Foundation, he noted that nearly 20% of children in the UK live in poverty. He also called for the removal of the unfair cap on child benefits. The debate brought cross-party acknowledgement of the issue's urgency, but stark disagreements remain over how to address it without compromising public finances. We want to make it clear that our videos do not contain any kind of misinformation. Our only goal is to deliver true and verified news to you. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the UK Brief channel.